Roxo Media House.
Hey Frog fans, welcome inside the Flying T Club studio here at Roxo Media House. I'm Ken Seals.
And I'm Drake Dabney with the TCU football team.
We're very excited to be joining the TCU football program and can't wait to get into the Carter and play in front of Frog Nation.
We're also excited to host this edition of Frogs Today. Here's the lineup in today's show. We will be previewing the men's and women's basketball upcoming games.
We'll recap now number 2 ranked TCU men's tennis battle against number 6 Tennessee Sunday, the Patriot Rifle Conference Championship for our women's rifle team. Women's golf finishes 7th in Puerto Rico, and TCU Cross Country's academic honors.
Horned Frog football adds 8 more transfer additions, totaling 40 for 2024 so far. We will bring you all this news and more after this quick break. Stay tuned.
In Botham, we put people first. So we simply start by listening to you. Whether you're searching for customized insurance, HR, or financial solutions to protect your home, car, health, business, or employees, our specialists are here to serve you, the people you care about, and your success. Higginbotham, insurance, HR, and financial services. Inspired by you.
Welcome back inside the Flying T Club studio. I'm your host, Ken Seals. Men's who battled back from a double-digit deficit for the 4th straight game, but unlike the previous 3, they were unable to come out on top in a 77-66 loss to Texas Saturday afternoon in front of 7,894 fans at the Schollmeyer Arena. The Frogs still remain close to the top of the Big 12 standings at 5-4 in the conference, just a couple games out of first place.
The standings are unbelievable. You look at it, we're winning the Texas game, and we said that. We told our guys going in that game, and we're playing for first place because we figured how things were going to play out, and they did. And so we're a game out of first. Bye week, not used to those, but it's time to get better defensively and rebound. And those have always been a strength of my team, and right now I have not got it done. So we're going to get it done. We're going to get better, and that's what I told our guys. And we have high character guys and guys that want to do the right things, and so we just keep grinding and keep getting better at it, and that's we're going to keep pushing to get better at it.
TCU will face number 12 ranked Iowa State tomorrow, Saturday, February 10th at 1 p.m. in the Cyclones Arena. The game will be aired on ESPN2. On the other hand, women's basketball team's competitive fight nearly carried them to a second stunning Big 12 victory, but the Horned Frogs came a few stops short of stopping Oklahoma Wednesday in Norman. They play Texas in the Schollmeyer at 4 p.m. Saturday. Let's show up and support our Frogs. We'll be right back.
Energy does everything for us. It's all-encompassing.
We're all benefiting and affected from it.
And it is something that we all need to know about.
It is the glue that holds everything together.
TCU is powering what matters, our future.
We don't just talk about what's needed, we focus on results.
The Ralph Lowe Energy Institute is creating a world where energy is affordable, sustainable, and reliable.
Simply the best barbecue in Fort Worth. Dine in, catering, or drive-through. 2900 Montgomery, just off I-30. Remember, the best barbecue in Fort Worth is at Railhead Smokehouse.
Welcome back inside the Flying T Club studio. I'm Drake Dabney. The now number 2 ranked TCU men's tennis battled number 6 Tennessee on Sunday. The team promised good theater and more than delivered. The Horned Frogs rallied from a 3-1 hole and down to their final 2 matches to stun the Volunteers 4-3 in an instant classic inside the Bayer H. Friedman Tennis Center. Head coach David Roditi and 5th-year senior Jake Fernley were on hand after the match.
The way that the guys got through is they just stayed on the court, especially Jake. Jake, what he did today was incredible. So much resilience because he's playing against one of the best players in the country, a guy that loves this type of fast courts, a friend of his, a guy that he played Wimbledon with this past summer and won a round at Wimbledon. And for him to have the opportunities he did in the first set and not get it and still believe and have the mental strength to come back and win that 7-6 in the third, even serving for the match in the third, getting broken. I mean, there were so many opportunities for him. So the reason we won today is because Jake gave his teammates a chance to do it. And the performance from 5 and 6, Louis Louis, he came down 2 years ago, same court, and Louis played the same player 2 years ago. They switched their lineup just to put that player against Louis, and Louis was up a set in 4-0, just like today. And today he closed it out like a champ. It just shows growth. It shows belief. And then Tommy played like a fifth-year senior. He just handled the moment. The whole day comes down to you, and Tommy stayed in the moment and gave his teammates the fourth point.
I don't know, to be honest. I mean, I wasn't really thinking a whole lot, especially in the latter stages of that match. But yeah, no, it's difficult. You have to kind of tell yourself, no, like focus. You have to regain focus a lot because your mind naturally does wander. But no, it was good. Yeah, I mean, I enjoy these moments, and I enjoy playing in front of a great crowd, and we had a great atmosphere today, and it really helped us. Yeah, I was feeling a little bit down after the match on, like me personally, obviously very happy for the team, and yeah, I was just super happy that I was able to come out and put in a good performance for the boys, and yeah, it's a great day to be part of TCU men's tennis and to be a Horned Frog. I mean, there's a huge win, and to avenge the loss from 2 years ago here in a similar situation, it means a lot.
Let's not forget to mention that that's Fernley's 151st career victory. TCU travels to Ann Arbor, Michigan to square off with the 11th-ranked Wolverines on February 13th in its final match before the grand finale of indoor tennis. The Horned Frogs ousted Michigan in the quarterfinals of the 2023 NCAA Championship in their most recent duel. Can they do it again? Also, the number 2 ranked TCU women's rifle team completed its sweep of the Patriot Rifle Conference Championships on Sunday at the X count. TCU tied its top air rifle mark of the season, shooting at 2,390 to win the discipline championship. Their strong showing led to a championship score of 4,739. This is the Horned Frogs' second straight title. TCU will return to action in its final home match of the season on Saturday. The Frogs will host UTEP in its final tune-up before the NCAA qualifier. Good luck, ladies. Our women's golf team took their talents international at the Puerto Rico Classic, going 13th to 10th to finishing 7th at the 54th hole event hosted by Purdue. The Horned Frogs shot a 2-under, 286 on Tuesday to finish 7th outright at the Grand Reserve Golf Club. Luis Lau and Sofia Barroso tied for 16th at 1-under.
Although we didn't start the way we wanted to start, I'm really proud of how resilient we were and how we bounced back strongly after the first round and finished strong on the second and last round, finishing off 7th. I'm just really proud of how we handled adversity and never gave up. I think it's one of our strengths as a team.
It was an awesome tournament for TCU. I think we did pretty well. Well, the first day we struggled a little bit. Then the second day we knew we had to play well to move some spots. And then on the last day, the wind was blowing and we just get it done, and it was awesome.
I mean, Coach gave us a great pep talk after that first round, and I think we motivated each other. We pushed each other to play good, and even on the course, we really we interact with each other. We know that we're here for each other, and I think that's what helped us to play better each round.
We love the pressure, to be honest. We just we're really strong team, and at least I talk with some of my teammates, and we love the pressure, knowing that we need to move some spots, and we knew that. And I think for sure to have pressure on this team is something really special. And
we're stronger than we think, and we all have individual strength, and adding those strengths together, we are such a strong team, and I know that we're gonna get really far together.
Getting ready for the next tournament, can't wait, and I think we're gonna do even better.
Lau shot a team best 70 on the final day, birdieing 3 of her last 7 holes. Barroso saw birdies or parred her final 13 holes, finishing 1-under on day 3. And let's not forget freshman Kirsten Angosta from Coppell making her collegiate debut with 9 birdies over 3 days, helping the Frogs climb each day of the event.
I really didn't realize I got 9 birdies after the 3 days, honestly.
So it feels pretty great to achieve that. So yeah. Since it's like my first time being with like a collegiate team, I feel like we were all very confident in each other. And with our coach, she was very confident in us. And I think we just trusted the process. And towards the end, we really showed like what we got and trusted in our routines and our golf. So yeah. All of us, we made a goal this morning that we should start stronger and finish really strong. And I feel like that will put us in really great position on the next few tournaments and just work on little things. It makes a lot of difference.
Next up for the Frogs is the Icon Invitational, February 26th and 27th at the Golf Club of Houston. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
We're lucky to have a collective that's as strong and as powerful as the Flying T Club. It's a big deal for us. It is a game changer. You know, I would just encourage any fans out there to support it. Everyone asks me, what's the biggest priority? And I say, NIL is big. Please jump on board, show these student athletes how much they mean to you. The thing about NIL is I think there's a right and a wrong way to do it, and the Flying T Clubs do it the right way. Let's keep winning. Join the Flying T Club today.
Welcome back, Frog fans. We want to recognize TCU cross country and track.
Both of TCU's cross-country teams were named All-Academic by the U.S. Track and Field and Cross Country Coaches Association.
In order to qualify for all-academic distinction, teams must have a cumulative GPA of 3.0 on a 4.0 scale. The women's cross-country team finished with a cumulative GPA of 3.57, while the men's team earned a 3.25. Congratulations.
Finally today, we want to pass along our condolences to Coach Jamie Dixon, whose dad, Jim Dixon, passed away of cancer Monday evening in California. Dixon spoke about the loss.
Thank you for all the outreach and regarding my father, his passing. Obviously, it's been a tough week for our family, but it's been a tough, 5 years or so. It's been hard. So I had planned a trip after knowing we had the bye week. I had planned a couple weeks ago. I made a trip to go out to LA and see him and recruit on the off days. So we all kind of do that. A couple guys went recruiting, and then as it got closer and closer, he wasn't doing as well. So I flew out Saturday after the game, and I was there for I went straight to the hospital on Saturday, and then he passed. I was going to come back Monday morning, but he passed on Monday evening. So I would say he waited for the bye week, so he wouldn't do it. But and got back here Tuesday morning for practice. So we had a couple days off and then practice, and that was the plan anyway. So, he was my best friend, best man at my wedding, great father, and I've had a lot of people reach out to me here, California. The Pittsburgh writer sent me an article, and I sent it to Steve because everybody in Pittsburgh knew him. All the media knew him because he'd come to all the games, and he'd sit in the press room and talk to everybody, and so everybody knew him in Pittsburgh. So I think Steve's kind of got this article. All the Pittsburgh writers had reached out to me, and they all knew him, and you guys didn't get to know him as well. He was here the first year, Steve. He came a lot the first year, and he came to the Garden when we played the NIT. But after that, he just wasn't the same, and cancer is a bad thing. And so that's just kind of he battled for a while. So he's 86, and he was my best friend, and he meant a lot to raise 3 kids, and he was a special man, and he taught me my love for. He coached me when I was young. He coached the basketball teams. He coached the Little League. I played Little League in California, and everybody played baseball, but it was he kind of pushed me in the basketball, and he loved college basketball because he grew up in the Garden and watching St. John's and all that. So I think I probably got pushed that way a little more than most kids out in California, and that's where I ended up. But he loved being a part of it, and so I thank everybody for reaching out and the support. He loved TCU. He loved TCU because they gave me a chance. And I got a text from Coach Montague, and not Thomas, but Bill. And Bill's the one that recruited me, and he came over to my dad, and he said, when I had a game he was watching, he said, I know I'm not supposed to talk to you, Mr. Dixon, but we love your son, and we want to offer him a scholarship. So Bill sent that text to me, so that meant a lot. And he loved TCU, so that's enough. My mom's unaware. She has Parkinson's, so a lot of people know, and she hasn't. So we don't know. We'll figure out. We have 24-hour care for her, so. So we have to figure out what we're going to do there. She stays at home, and she have care for her. So Parkinson's not good either, people. Not good. It's brutal. So, but you know what I do have, and I text my guys when it happened. I have a great staff, and the guys have been great. The player has been great. The players, I've said what high character guys we have, and they reached out to me. I said, I couldn't do that when I was 21, 22, 23. I didn't have that maturity, but they reached out to me, and I respect that. But I have a great staff, so they've been there for me all the way through, and they were here for the players, and we're ready to go for Iowa State. So.